unease or apprehensiveness when no danger is imminently present. And fear is the feeling of doom, uneasiness, or apprehensiveness in response to imminent danger. So, fear is the response that you have when there is danger, or you believe there to be danger. And anxiety is that feeling of doom when the danger isn't imminently present. It might be there, but it's not imminent. And so anxiety is the same as fear, except there's nothing to react to, and that makes anxiety even more difficult because it can be very vague. And it can pop up almost at any time for any reason. And so all of those are kind of connected and related to the stress response. So if you begin to feel those stress responses, and if you have them very frequently, begin to incorporate into your life these coping devices that we've talked about. You know, the deep breathing, the muscle relaxing. And here's some other things we can do. You want to avoid unhealthy coping methods, such as, addiction to drugs or alcohol. That can be difficult sometimes, but it doesn't help. So if you are feeling stress, it's good to calm yourself and begin to think about what is causing the stress so that you can decrease it at its source. For instance, if it's relationships, you may want to work on setting some boundaries, or making sure that you're a little more assertive to keep from having those relationships eat away at you. Perhaps there's too many demands on your time. Then you might want to work on setting some priorities and limits and pull back on things that you can let go of for a while. Just let it go for a while. Some of the first stress management exercises you might want to try involve dealing directly with the source of your stress, whatever that happens to be. Now, sometimes that's not always easy. If the source of your stress is sort of a continued situation, perhaps finances and bills and those things that don't easily resolve themselves immediately, that can be a problem. But if you can take a look at that problem and develop a plan to make it less overwhelming to you, that can help in decreasing the stress at its source. Of course, physical activity, which we've talked about, things like yoga, jogging, going for a walk, going for a hike, moving around, moving your body, gets your body back to its normal course. And if you have any hobbies or creative outlets, let's say maybe you like to sing or dance or write music, play the piano, that can be a wonderful way of releasing a lot of stress. So taking good care of yourself too. Really important, taking good care of yourself. Physically. Treat yourself kindly. Make yourself your best friend. I know that's kind of a cliche these days, but I think it's still important. Time management is important too, so that you don't feel like you're overscheduled. and that you also have in your time, in your schedule, some time for yourself. Try not to procrastinate though, because that can add to your stress. If you're putting things off and you're always working under pressure, that can always be stressful. So schedules can help you avoid ending up in a place where you are under pressure to get something done right away. Now, sometimes, again, it can't be avoided. Something comes up and you didn't expect it, or you didn't realize that you had to do something at that time. So those can't always be avoided, but to the extent that they can, go for it. Get as much sleep as you can. The benefits of sleep are so numerous. It's I can't even go into it right here. But when you are sleep deprived, it is really hard to function. And give yourself some rewards, relaxing rewards like seeing a movie, taking a nice warm bath if you like that, listening to your favorite music. All of these things really help you calm down and deal with your stress better. Because no matter what the situation is, when you're under stress, you can make it worse. And that's what you want to avoid doing. So, alright then. So ends for now our discussion of stress. I'm going to use every one of those techniques because I'll tell you what, I'm going through a lot right now. And so I hope it was helpful for you too. See you again.